All right, guys. This is Acer of Spades, Team TSE State 268. And as you already know, our state is #1. But anyway, guys, it's been a few days since I've been able to post a video for you guys, and I'm trying my absolute best not to disappoint with this one. This is Acer's top 5 aha moments, top 5s did you knows on Last Shelter Survival. There's a few things that I just didn't know, and I figured if I didn't know it, there's got to be plenty of people out there that didn't know as well. And although I'm not perfect, God only knows, there's too many people out there that need improvement. So whether you are new to the game or a veteran in the game, this information, maybe just one of these 5 you didn't know. I'm not going to waste too much time. I just want to go ahead and tell you guys, please, 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 like and subscribe. Just hit the like button. Like, it literally takes 2 seconds. Hit the like button. If you hit the like button, I get likes, and likes are good. That means more people get to see the video and I get to help more people. So please do that. Real quick, check out the iCards that pop up in the top right. You know, we're going to do our little maintenance. We're going to have links below all throughout the description in this video. I'll try to add them in previous videos, but this particular one on each topic, there will be a video in regard to that. So make sure you watch that. Also, guys, check out my items video I got coming out really soon. That's going to be really cool. And great, huge shout out to my really good longtime subscriber, Connor Peters, man. Mr. Peters, you have been incredibly patient with this shout out. Special thank you for all you've done, everything you've told me, and every comment you've ever made, every like you've ever pushed. Thank you so much for everything you do. Special shout outs to you. All right, we're going to jump right into it, guys. Let's get started. Our first tip is going to be about our COZ prep week that we're in. It's the one that really got me excited about making this video entirely. What you'll notice is when you are in the Clash of Zones warm-up, which is the week that we are in, if you hit this fancy glowy question mark, you're going to have 2 options to select your event, which is awesome for Saturday and Sunday. Well, one of the major letdowns is that if you select on Saturday, guys, this is the did you know, it will follow the daily schedule to KE. It will not follow the daily schedule of whatever you pick. I'm a huge fan of doing things like double hero day, but if you were expecting your dailies to also be hero day dailies on Saturday, you will be sad. It will be KE. It will be giving you building hours and speed up hours and things like that. That is not a bad thing, but I suggest doing something that falls in line with that, like training troops or, of course, Tech Day, which is always one of my favorite days. So do that on Saturday, and Sunday, like usual, will follow the daily schedule of whatever you pick. So make sure you keep that in mind anytime you get a Saturday option, that you do not expect your daily to coincide with whatever you like. I use a schedule on a nice website called AppGamer. The link to AppGamer and the daily schedule of all your hourlies along with COZ will be in the description below. Did you know number 2 comes into the commercial port? I do have a commercial port video. As I stated, that commercial port video will be in the link to the description below so that you can learn the ins and outs about it. But one of my favorite tips about this is that if you hit this call button, you're going to get that helicopter to come and it's going to do whatever you want. And you can, of course, tap it before it even gets there. And if you do that, you can trade and sell your resources, maybe something like this wonderful food that we always have in excess. And I could sell this food and knock that right out and get plenty of money. In this case, $850,000. You can do that as many times as you have call items. I'll go to my items list real quick. I have 83 of these, and that literally means potentially I can call this thing 83 times today. Side note, if you call it over and over again, it does increase the amount of resource that it costs. But when you have 1 billion food, I don't currently, but when you do, and you want to get rid of that and you have 100 call items, please call this thing over and over and over again. If you tell it to take off and you immediately tell it to come right back, it'll just fly up, come right back down. It gives me the option yet again to sell that delicious food that I really don't need. It's getting very hefty, so I'm going to stop today. But it typically starts at under 1 million, and you can do that like 10 times to get to that 4 million to get lots and lots of quick money. It is a Raider's best friend. So please watch that video on the commercial heliport. Next, Acer, did you know Doomsday Zombie Kills? This is really, really cool because I didn't know. One of the things I hated about Doomsday is it takes all of your durability. And if you've ever seen my Hero Day hour by hour on my COZ playlist, which there will be a link in the description below on that, then you know that zombie kills can literally account for like 60 million points in your COZ. And that's a big deal, except it does require the durability. The did you know part was if you go anywhere near the Fourth Alliance Center and stuff, and you see these level 14 and level 15 plots, guess what? They will give you level 14 and level 15 zombie kills. So when you get that high, don't think your durability is going to waste. Keep taking those plots and killing those zombies, and they will count to your Clash of Zones. So put on your Clash of Zones ticket and go to town on your hero day, on your doomsday plots, which will increase your influence and at the same time help you crush Clash of Zones. Side note, and this is a little homework for our viewers, if you can, tell me what happens if you capture level 16 plots. How much do you get, and does it apply to Clash of Zones like level 15 does? That is completely unconfirmed, so let me know. Acer, did you know tip number 4? And this is one of my favorites. I was actually going to save this for last, but guys, I'm going to have a very, very major parts video dropping very soon. I'm going to give you guys some really, really cool tips on parts, and it will probably include this information, and I try my best not to repeat myself. But when you go over to your parts building, and you click on materials, not even materials. If you go to parts building, click on craft, and we'll just use Phantom as an example. And if I wanted to craft a Phantom part, it will tell you all these wonderful parts here that I can get. But at the top, it says 4-piece. You get a 20% bonus when facing fighters. And then 6-piece, you have 2 different bonuses that pop up. Did you know that your 4-piece bonus starts at blue crafted parts? Meaning if you have 4 blue crafted Phantom parts, you will get partial of that 4-piece bonus. Now, the one that really, really gets you going is the 6-piece bonus. You'll see this thing called Crush. It's a huge, huge asset and benefit. It's going to make your APC freaking magnificent. But guess what? It only starts if you have 6 orange Phantom. Now, that's really crucial because you won't get the 60%. You only get 30%. So you'll get a 5% 6-piece vehicle damage bonus along with 30% crush damage ratio. That's really, really crucial because if you are trying to get 2 gold and have only 3 orange and then a purple, you are literally cutting yourself out of 30% crush damage that you could have. Leave the gold alone for a second. Max out having at least 6 oranges so that you can continue to have your 30% damage bonus every single battle you have moving forward until you change them all to gold. That is a huge, huge no-no. You're missing out on crazy bonus damage if you try to do anything but have at least 6 orange parts. After that, slowly take one at a time to gold so that you can get to that 60% and add that extra 5% to your vehicle damage because that's going to play a huge part. So make sure you do that with your parts, and don't forget, the current parts video that I have will be in the link on the description below. But guys, as wonderful as that parts video is, I got super amazing tips and tactics coming out on the major parts video. So please stay tuned, like, and subscribe. And my final tip, and this is one of my favorites too, this is items in the 3rd chest. Every single day we go through these daily challenges that pop up each hour, and they definitely change. Make sure you check out that App Gamer website link that will be in my description below. You're going to find that you're going to have all types of diamonds and hero EXP and RSS and money, stuff like that. And typically it pairs it with a little speed ups at the bottom, changes per hour. But guess what, guys? Normally you can also get things like hero tokens and advanced teleports. And God only knows, Acer did not know that hero tokens are capped each day at 60 tokens per day. That means if you end up with 3 gold chests during any particular day, meaning if you just did the first 3, every subsequent hour after that will not have the opportunity to get you any more hero tokens. The hero tokens, if you're not sure exactly what I'm talking about, are the ones right here that I have 1,800 of that you can cash in to get all these fancy things. Ooh, I didn't even realize that I can go ahead and get some S1s. So I'm going to go ahead and attempt to get myself a duplicate of one of my S1s, maybe even the Falcon today, and try to awaken that puppy. But the whole point is you can only get up to 60 per day. So if you've seen it in more than that, that's because you didn't get the gold the hour previous. So as an example, it will appear in multiple hours. But if you've only gotten 2 gold and you never get a gold the rest of the day, it will actually appear in just about every other chest. So If you get 3, don't expect to see any more hero tokens. Don't plan for it. Don't wait on it. They are not coming. You have to wait till the next day. Now, this is a side note, and this is the challenge question I want to give you guys. Can anyone confirm how many advanced teleports you get? I noticed that they also go absent, and I noticed that they are missing after a certain point. I just don't know if it's the same amount as it is with the hero tokens. So guys, my subscribers, I leave you that little challenge. Put in the description, not the description, in the comments below, any evidence of how many advanced teleports you guys get, and let me know. I'll probably figure it out one day, but if one of you guys knows already or can just run that test really quick tomorrow, let me know how many advanced teleports you can get in one day. All right, guys, as you know, this is Acer of Spades with Team TSC, and if this information was even remotely helpful, please, like I told you earlier, like and subscribe. It'll keep me coming with these videos. I do apologize for not having a little more often, and I will attempt to do that. But in real world, I got to get a new job. So if you are not aware, Acer of Spades is definitely needing some money. And I try not to get it from you guys or anything, because that's not my goal. My goal is to play Last Shelter Survival and have a good time. But I got some real life stuff I got going on. So thank you for your patience, guys. Thank you again so much for watching this video and all the others. Acer of Spades signing out.